Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Songs of Six. Today, we have trouble on the horizon. There are more rebels in the region of Stargiant. It's quite impressive. I'm pretty sure this is more than their population that is attacking us once again. Yes, they're a little bit like orcs. They've just got like a full, like military, I don't know, setup, lifestyle. They have, how many do they have? They have 1,167 soldiers. That's not that much more than last time. Think probably be fine. They're gonna attack one of two places, right? Which is either New Ganymede or Yervin. Yervin has like a fucking garrison of like 500 dudes. New Ganymede, less dudes. I kind of want to keep the soldiers in the other location for a day. Just to make sure the loyalty's in check, because it would be really annoying if we lost the territory we just picked up last episode. We need like 300 more jobs for the training room. I think I'm gonna add in 66 human immigrants, which I know is a lot. But that is gonna let us build the training yard faster. I see there's some homeless. Where are these guys? Are they just in the dwarf quarter? They're not in the dwarf quarter. Where could they be? Oh, it's people in the administration building 13. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate, but there's not really much we can do to solve that. Other than, like, remove some other building. But all the buildings here are pretty important. I guess we could get houses relatively near these administration buildings, specifically this one down here. That's probably what caused the backup. It seems perfectly fine to me. I'm going to be a little bit not like super optimal with the type of building. Just go for dormitories or even longhouse. Because we're kind of butting up against the edge of the map anyways, so it doesn't matter if it's like super like on the road. You know, we can just have the block be a little bit fucked here. That is fine. There we go. It's not like people actually get to our borders anyways, but we've done a pretty good job of rushing out to meet the opponents. I think the dwarves said they wanted to be employed as soldiers too. I don't know where that would be. Would it be population? Government? Oh, they're loving the riches. It's not environment, is it? Recruits battle? Hey, why was that guy bitching? It looks like... Oh no, soldiers. There we go. Okay. Oh, they love melee training. Are you serious? Okay, maybe it's high time we carved out like a training yard in the Dwarven Quarter. I guess it could be a building down here next to the services block. Or maybe we just kick the can down the road. No, we should probably. I think a massive training hall that is both near a good population center and also near a services block. That seems fantastic to me. We could maybe even carve out a little bit more room for people down here, because there's probably going to be a lot of recruits. So we could do like a 9 by 27. Just trying to get this. There we go. Just a row of these guys. And that'll be the Dwarven recruits. I only want like a division, but it could be like a real fucking proper division for sure. And we're probably going to want like a warehouse near this place. It doesn't have to be very big. I think this spot over here be more than enough space. Because that'll store like weapons and stuff. And then I could have like a bathroom over here. Soldiers gotta shit, you know? Imagine it's probably not a good experience to be like training while you have to take a dump only. So that'll be good. I sort of think we want to beef up the human division as well. The one that's sort of training inside the various buildings nearby. They are going to be slightly like green around the gills, but humans in general are just good soldiers in this game. So getting some of them trained up will be nice. Just bolster our numbers even further. I think because all of our training halls are like maxed out in efficacy, we should probably have a storage warehouse up here. Since all of our stuff is leveled up and we have pretty good research on it, we're going to have a fine time training the soldiers. I imagine they're going to be battle ready in time, mostly, hopefully. Depending on how quick the recruitment is. Once all this shit is carved out, that'll be the time we actually spring for the Dwarven Quarter. I think it might be delayed another episode just because of how much shit needs carving, but we shall see. How's the happiness? Are you guys finally fucking... Alright, they're loyalty 100. Time to bring the boys home. I right-clicked, I should have left-clicked. What the hell? Intercepting Army 2? I do not want them to intercept Army 2. Whatever. What's this 5? Does that mean in 5 days they're going to be maxed out? If so, that'll be nice. Our little Army 2. I'm kind of hoping that the dudes attack Yerevan, just because it is so garrisoned out. I think that'd be pretty badass. Okay, we have one homeless Garthemian. They exist near this estate. That's interesting. That's a very old part of town. Pretty sure we built this like little village in one of the first like 10 episodes or something of this series. Obviously not including the new or the older Ganymede. And here the Duder's hard at work. It's very fantastic. Just double checking. Do we have maxed out training? We do have maxed out training. Okay. We could maybe upgrade our smithing a little bit. It would require a few thousand points, but it would maybe help us produce a little bit more armor and weapons. Not that we need it. We're pretty much maxed out. How's our prison population anyways? Let's see, 57 out of 112. A little bit cramped. Hello again, you must have forgotten to pay. Very unwise. We will come to collect what is owed ourselves. Sag. I think at this point I'm gonna send out some Talapis in Army 1 just to bolster those ranks. So we don't exactly need them in the garrison. Let's see. They're just being chilling. The arrows in the night. Imagine they're going to move once dawn comes. Yep. Are you moving to Yerevan? I feel like they might be moving to Yerevan. Just gonna preemptively move one of my armies over there. Because they don't need to fortify as much as Army 1 needs to. There's no way they're moving to New Ganymede. I think I'll just move Army 1 over. We should be completely fine, right? Like, yeah, the core of our army is a little bit weak. Because there's only like 900 of them. Yerevan is under siege by rebel forces. But we're going to have 544 garrison dudes, and then another 220. And then when you include, let's just round this up to 900. So that's 900 plus 700. That's like 1,600 dudes. It's absolutely more than enough. Yeah, if we look at this, the auto-resolve just says we'll lose 39 men. I'm not content to do the auto-resolve. We've been fucking it up lately, and I want to actually not fuck it up. For once. Oh man, these are humongous armies. Alright, first things first, we need to figure out what the bows are going to be doing. I kind of think we want to be fighting a little bit closer to the catapults. Just that these guys are outside of the forest line. I'm going to have my 4 Talapi divisions sort of down here, and they're going to move out to sort of line up. Maybe we could have one... No, yeah, this whole area is fucked. So I think them down here to sort of flank will be nice. They'll shoot the bows at the duders. Then we're gonna want a human division, like a solid, proper human division, to guard these bow guys. I think this will be good. We can have our garrison Talapis sort of camping up here. And their whole job in life is going to be moving to fuck up the enemy catapults. Is there anyone else who's fast? We should have Garthemes, right? Like garrison Garthemes? Yeah, the garrison Garthemes. Garrison units have trash morale and trash equipment. So having the garrison dudes just do the little back movements, destroy their catapults, will mean that we have range superiority. My garrison Dondorians could probably form like a secondary rank back here, just to support the humans here. And we're going to want our actual front line to be a little bit into the forest line over here. Preferably protected from the enemy archers by a layer of woodlands. We'll have a wider division of humans here so they can reinforce. Now our regional divisions have decent equipment. I do think they should be a flanking force. So we can put them up here, I guess. These guys are going to want to be faster and not in guard mode. And we'll have them like hit a flank. What is this, garrison Cretonians? You're just going to help reinforce morale. Division 1 of humans is going to help create this front line. We can have a proper flanking division of Garthemes over here. We want a flanking division of humans as well. I guess I'll put these suckers over here. Alright, we have very few divisions remaining. We're gonna need like a pretty compact front line. Oh, garrison humans. You're gonna have to be in the front lines too, sorry. Okay, we've got like a little bit of a wedge formation. Or not a wedge formation, like a big spoon formation. I don't know if there's a proper term for it. I think we're ready to start. So now, first things first, we're going to want our archers to sort of move over here. Now these guys could be up here. Yeah, that should be good. Then when the enemy units move up, they're going to be fuckified. The garrison Talapis can begin their, I'm going to say their dash up here. and the Garthemies will reinforce them. Hopefully the enemy army doesn't go to, like, attack them. Alright, the AI is moving. Alright, they're marching into the open plains. It's just as planned. This is not as planned. These fucking archers need to move the fuck up. Can you guys attack anyone? Oh, they can. Alright, we'll strike at the heart of these duders. These Garthemies these Tilapias are gonna have to move around so that I can get them firing over here. Alright, these guys can fire. Meanwhile, this flank is moving up to attack our flank. Or our dudes. I'm gonna move these humans up here. I think I'm gonna have them be a little bit slower. I'm gonna start moving the regional division of Garthemies up. Now I can let time advance. Meanwhile, our Tilapis are fucking shit up. So now we can, or they're in position. So now we can get them attacking the enemy catapults. Alright, fantastic. The enemies are coming to meet the charge of my regional division of humans. So I'm going to have the garrison humans sandwich them. That will be coolio. Sandwich formation is being constructed. Are these guys bow units? No, these are not bow units. They're just taking their sweet time. Alright, we've gotten the catapultiers out. That's been dealt with. Regional division of Garthemies can start marching. Oh, they're really going absolutely ballistic. And while that's happening, I can have my regional division of humans go to attack them from the front. Are these guys archers? No, they're just getting hammered. Wonderful. Alright, the catapults have been destroyed. The enemy forces are moving in. I think we kind of want to move our dudes up. Kind of want to do a charge. I'm not quite sure where I would finagle that. It's getting real awkward real quick. I think these regional humans need help, or they need to just divert. I guess diverting will be fine. What the fuck are these Garthemians doing? Alright, they need to charge. Meanwhile, I'm going to pull this division of humans up. Just going to have them move up. Are these guys archers? They are not archers. Yeah, these humans will move up. These humans will move in. I think these humans should just charge in now. I'll have this group sort of move to back them up. There we go. Getting some damage in. Don't like that one human has been isolated. It's not a good feeling. Alright, I think we've picked off some of the flanks a little bit. I'm gonna have these humans move on up. Then I'm gonna have my flanking Garthemies move to flank. I think that'll be awesome. This division of humans needs to move up as well. Just gonna have them move over here. Very cool. These guys can go attack these guys. That'll be fine. Just help reinforce my front lines here. I'll have my Garthemians charge as well. I'm gonna move these humans up here. Oh yeah, that was some good charging. This army can just attack these like stragglers up here. I guess I'll just move them up. They should automatically like beat up shit that's in the way, right? I guess this human vision can try to scooch up here. Or maybe just like get in over here. That should be fine. You're getting the surround on all these guys. That'll be cool, yo. These guys can loosen up formation a little bit. Sort of set up shot behind this army and then charge in. Meanwhile, I probably could have my Garthemes and Tilapis that are doing literally nothing. Come on in. Okay, humans, you are set up. Begin the charge. Crush them. Kill them. That is what I'm talking about. The morale is crushed. The enemy is losing soldiers by the moment. My reinforcements are coming in also by the moment. I guess I'm just gonna have these dudes attack. They're doing some crazy shit. They need to, instead of doing whatever they're doing, just charge. Simple as. There's one enemy holdout. Victory. That felt clean. That was probably one of my cleaner fights. We kept our weakest dude sort of out of the range. We only lost one dude in our main army. We did somehow lose 86 garrison people. I guess we didn't keep them far enough out of the front lines. It be what it be. We're kind of full on prisoner capacity, so I'm just gonna get like 80-ish prisoners. I think we have just enough room for that. We have once again warded off an attack. I'm fucking pogging. That shit was awesome. How's our little buddies doing? Is it Blawick? Yeah, this is our buddies. Get a law. 100% 8% loyalty. They better not revolt. I'd be so angry. Well, we can kind of just let time advance. Maybe we could cut back a little bit on the extra human soldiers that we're getting. Nah, that's fine. I mean, we're gonna want them eventually anyways. Looks like our training ground is almost complete. It's not quite there, but it's a work in progress. Might as well upgrade this hearth and this well while I'm here. And this other well while I'm here. And this other well while I'm here. And this other hearth. Beautiful. All the buildings in the yard, other than the training ground, are complete. I guess I might as well. So this is going to be bows. This is going to be armor and weapons. Food. Drink. Clothing. And I guess armor again. So I think we need a lot less bows than anything else. Makes sense to me. I wonder if settlement time passes if you're passing time in the combat. There's no way, right? Oh my god. Youth Romanovs has seen some shit. You know, it's pretty good, actually. This is our enemy, an enemy we fought, so them looking like that, that's a good indicator. We're kicking ass. It's extremely positive. This little dormitory over here solved our homelessness problem too, which I'd love to see. I figured it would. I think there's like a little sliding game. I don't think people actually like own a home. I think they just like move constantly into whatever home is like nearest by, which is interesting. You know, don't know how realistic it is. I don't know if it's unrealistic either, because I'm pretty sure most people rent. I was actually reading up a little bit, and I say reading up, that's very grandiose. I was like Googling a little bit, try to figure out what the fuck housing was like back in ye old medieval times. And I heard that wasn't actually like, I mean, it's definitely like different than it was today, but it wasn't quite as different as I imagined. Like, the only people who like purchased homes, obviously it varied from region to region, but what I saw was like the burghers who owned homes, and the burgher, it's like BHUEGR, some shit like that. That's just like the ye old word for fucking city dweller. Which is an interesting one. Don't know where the... Actually, I think I do know the etymology of this word. I can piece it together, because, in, like, Germanic, like, nobility, there was, like, margraves and burgraves, and a burg was, like, a town with a fortification, like a castle. So a burgher, you know, someone who lives in a burg. Makes sense to me. I think I might have discovered it. I guess rediscovered it. So anyways, the people who owned homes, it was just like basically craftsmen and merchants who spent a fuck ton of time earning up enough money to like buy it. And everyone else who's in town rented, like cucks. That's highly rude. It's all renters. Didn't actually mean it. Trying to think, was there anything else I heard about that? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like this thing with nobility too. Like, I think landlords were actually like lords, like gentry nobles or some shit. I didn't look that far into it, obviously, by, you know, how I'm talking about it. But still, I thought it was interesting. I think I went on that whole tangent because I was trying to figure out... Oh no, that's not... Oh, Jesus. I thought that was a road command. I was trying to figure out, like, the value of money back then for the purposes of building homes, and I was getting, like, weirdish results. But it turns out that just homes were really fucking expensive. I guess everything was expensive back then, just because, you know, no industrial revolution, no cheap mass production of goods. So everything just kind of sucked. Took a lot of labor. Which bee would it be? I'm running pretty low on meat and bread. I wonder if it would make sense to get more tilapia action, like more pastures. Pastures kind of suck though, is the only thing. Is there anyone we could tax for fucking meat? Let's see, Yervin sucks for it. For Evic has dog shit. Prospect, Astaire, dog shit. Verisalig has good fish, but we're already taxing them for fish. Man, that's everything. All these colonies kind of suck. You know, Preelect is it's got a good amount of fish prospects. I think I can tax fish in clay. We still have loyalty, too. Seems cool to me. Solben has ore prospects, which, you know, I guess I can go for some ore taxation. Why not? Seems good to me. We're already taxing Blauwelapt for its sweet, delicious Scythian. Does anyone else have good prospects? We're already taxing Silverstone. Ding-a-ding-ding-ding-dong has pretty good stone prospects, actually. Not as good as Pike's Forest, ironically enough. But still, and 80% jewelry, or gems. I don't really want to tax them yet until we are actually using our gems because we're maxed out on gems anyways. Were we gonna get cantors? We still don't have the authorism. I guess it just hasn't been long enough that we've had a Temple of Authority. Maybe it's because we don't have enough Scythian prospects. It's really hard to have a Temple of Authority properly going though. Like, I could maybe get more people mining the Scythian. The more people we have, the less like juice we're getting per square. We're already at 86% output, which is just not very great. It's very hard to produce resources. It's surprising how much the temple sacrifices. No, like this motherfucker has sacrificed 32 Scythian this year. Like, are you actually kidding me? It's spring. That's so nutso. I imagine if we look at our religion. Where's our homeless people? Is it the same building? It is the same building. Guess we did not solve our problems. I guess I'll add some more homes over here. What was I saying? We can check in the religion tab, I think. Yeah. So how do we get more followers? Maybe just people who are worshipping in the temple can get the following somehow. Maybe it'll just happen over time. It'll become like 50-50. I don't think we could afford another Temple of Authority. I've got to say. I guess it'll just be what it be. It'll take its time. That is fine. What other services can we eke out for people? So they seem a little bit not super happy about them. Looks like we need way more baths and way more wells. And way more eateries in our town. Which is interesting. I know we just destroyed some carpenters. What's our furniture production? We might be able to destroy some more carpenters. Let's see. We're producing 1,000 surplus. Not quite what I hoped for, to be honest. Considering the giant fucking carpentry building. I guess it's because the workload is so low. I wonder why that is. The internal storage is full? Do I not have enough delivery men? I mean, shouldn't these people fucking have a warehouse fetch the produce? Okay. Well, that's a little bit wacky zany. Don't I have like a super warehouse yard? Where is that sucker? Should be 2 giant warehouses surrounded by a bunch of export depots. There it is. This is my export yard, right? Yeah. I guess I'll have 6 crates for furniture. And I'm gonna just hire 10 more, or well, like 7 more warehouse workers to yoink the furniture away. What's the workload now? 100%? Okay, I guess they found a way. I think my storage might be too tiny. That's something we'll have to keep in mind in the future, I guess. Okay, let's say we don't destroy the carpenter zone. I don't really think there's many houses nearby for services building here. But maybe that's not true. Maybe we should just be plonking them wherever. You know what? I think that's fine. Guess I'll have an eatery. It's gonna be like a little bit of a rounded building. And by a little bit rounded, I mean it's a perfectly ball-shaped building. We're definitely gonna want a pillar. I guess one in the center makes the most sense. Can I just have a one-piecer? No. How can I... Okay, I could go a little bit exotic with it. And I could have like a skinny guy over here. Maybe another skinny guy over here. And then, yeah, there we go. That's relatively efficient. Just gonna have entrances in every single angle. I'm gonna want a door into the like donut in the center. There we go. Not that I necessarily intend on using it, but still. Like I probably, once I'm done with this masonry, I'll slurp this area up. Oh, masonry would be a really good spot for one of the bigger places. Because we can tax so much stone, it would just be like pure profit. We use so much cut like grand stone as well. Shame can't sacrifice grand stone to authority. It be what it be. Oh, once we can get rid of the tailor here, we'll be able to have like another service, maybe a bathhouse. We could use more wells. You know what? I think this lot out here is perfect for wells and hearts. Fishermen reporting big catches. Amazing. There we go. So that should have this entire area's like well access solved, which will be cool. We probably could have another plaza with the speakery somewhere too. Not sure where I'd plop the sucker. Wow. The arena is jam-packed. Guess they've just like heard that we finally have more prisoners. We kind of persistently have like a little bit of a surplus of prisoners, which is nice. We could maybe make another arena at some point. It seems a little bit silly. That town would need 2 arenas. But I don't know, if we look at our arena axis, what is it? So let's see. Proximity and access is low, but the quality is good. Okay, where would we put our other one if we had one? This one is relatively centered. I mean, we could have... I guess we could get rid of woodcuttery and then have one service this whole area up here. That wouldn't be too bad. Not necessarily going to build it right now, though. Well, I mean, we do have the resources to build it. What's our wood count? Let's see. So by taxes, we get 5,000. We haven't even imported any. We produce a reasonable amount. I do think it's time that we get rid of some of these fucking woodcutters. I'll get rid of one and see if that's enough. Sorry, woodcutter. You are getting shit canned. And we might as well dismantle the walls over here that are just built to contain the noise. Just get back some of the resources. Then once these walls are out of the way, we can try squeaking in the arena. May or may not need to get rid of the trees and shit too. It could be possible that we need to get rid of the... Yeah, another tree cutter too. We will have to just yoink these suckers out of the way as well. I'm sorry, woodcutter. Your time has come. It's time of another fucking Superdome to take its place. I want to funnel the traffic a little bit southwards. Though, I mean, having served, it's a little bit congested up there. So we can plop this bad boy right over here. Then I'm going to have like a 4-piecer road. That should be wide enough. And I guess we could have like a giant lavatory Oh, woodcutter experience plummeted. Sag. Satisfy their need for pooping after the game. You know? As the tendency is, you're watching like a game, like a football game or whatever. You know, sports ball stuff that I do not participate in because I'm very indoorsy. I imagine if I was watching something, it was like a or even if it was like a 2 or 1 hour affair, might be the case that I end up needing to take a dumpage. So, it only makes sense. We probably could try to make this building rounded. Just to make it a little bit nicer for the pignoids who are going to be working here. For it will definitely be pignoids. I mean, we could get rid of some basins there and have latrines and then squeak in like a sneaky basin right here. And right here. Beautiful. So rounded building, many basins. I guess I'll have some backdoor entrances as well. Because I didn't want it touching the arena, because I didn't know it touching the arena was going to be a problem. The little alleyway. Little sketchy alleyway right next to the arena. So when people get pissed off because they lost a bet, they can beat the shit out of someone in it. Be a really terrible, formative experience for some people. It just needs 500 weapons. Man, it is so nostalgic. Long time ago, when we built our first arena, 3,000 cut stones, like the shocking amount. But nowadays, it's like nothing. We just produce so much surplus cut stone, it's like, it's not even a thing. Just absolutely magnificent. Internal storage is full once again. Maybe I could have like another export yard warehouse sort of near the Dwarven Quarter to start solving the sort of internal storage problems. I think that would make sense. Where would I put this guy? I mean, part of me wants to put it in this like central area because that would be relatively nearby. You know, I think that might actually be good enough. Let's see, it'd be infrastructure, logistics, warehouse. God, this area kind of sucks. Maybe we carve it out a little bit before we do anything. So it'd be nice to have like a properly square zone. It's gonna make it look a lot less natural in the mountain, but it's kind of the price to pay to have an efficient like warehouse. I'm gonna add in 140 dwarves to help the mining operations get started. Hopefully we have enough housing for all of this. If not, it might make sense to just plop in an extra little house block here. Looks like it's fine though. I'm not seeing any homeless numbers rise. So this area will get mined, and then we're gonna have a giant warehouse and giant export yards. And it'll just be an export only warehouse. We'll have an export yard block thingy for every single industry here. And that'll be wonderful. Maybe it'll all be Garthamies. Do the Garthamies even like working in export yards? Let's see. So they're fast. Oh, they're really skilled at in the warehouses, even though they aren't very happy with it. They like export depots. I think Tilapis are the same way, right? Let's see. Tilapis, no, they like export depots, not so good at warehouses. It's interesting, they kind of fucking suck at a lot of these. They don't even like making bows, are you serious? That's so wacky. Okay, well, interesting. So yeah, maybe like the Garthemi quarter can have some housing for the warehouse workers. In fact, what's the length? So this is 9 by 5. Can I fit this? Oh, this is actually perfect. So we can have a bunch of 9 by 5s here, which will add up to like 60 warehouse workers. Okay, there we go. That should be good. So that'll get that started. And I think on that note, we can end the episode here. I know, a little bit less eventful. We repelled some horrible invaders and started work on a grand arena. I think for the most part we just fiddled with shit. Like increased taxation, managed our external affairs, managed our armies a little bit. But you know, the past few episodes we've just been hammering out massive project after massive project. It makes sense to sort of pump the brakes on a little bit. We're sort of running extremely low on odd jobbers too, so it's not like it makes total sense to have a bunch of people like being slurped up in various jobs. So in all, I'm pretty happy with what we've got. I mean, we're about 50% of the way through this upper like zone as well. So it's not like we weren't doing anything. This carving that will need to be gotten done at some point. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time for more Songs of Six. Goodbye!